So there's not a video on YouTube on how to do this with a Xeon 10S. There is one on Warren's page, but it's with a different model winch. It's the Xeon Platinum. And in case anybody else is interested in doing this mod and relocating their control pack, here you go. All right, I got the positive and negative cables disconnected, and now I'm going to pull out the positive. So the positive cable's removed, so now I'm just removing the negative cable. All right, I'm gonna put this winch on my welding table here so I can work on it. I've got it out now, there it is. And I just wanted to quickly show you what comes with the Xeon Control Pack long version for the relocation kit. And there are all of the different components that you see here. And now I'm gonna move all this stuff off, get the winch on here, and start removing the control pack. All right, so here's the back of the winch, and I laid it on its face. And now what's next is I'm going to remove that fastener and remove this negative wire and the negative cable. All right, now I'm going to remove the bus bar cover. And now we're going to remove these terminal nuts. All right, so I'm going to have to spool out some of this rope in order to get to the 4 screws that are underneath this control pack. All right, I now have the winch on its back, and there are 2 of the fasteners that I need to remove next, and there's 2 right there on the other side on the back side. Now I'll flip it over and do the other side. Before I fully remove this fastener, I'm going to get it upright and then finish removing the fastener. That way stuff doesn't flop off this table. All right, now I'm going to remove the control pack. All right, I'm gonna get the winch off the table, and we're gonna start disassembly of the control pack. Go ahead and remove the cover. here's the ground cable. It's tied into this wire harness here. And we've got a red wire here. That's tied into this bus bar that the positive cable's on. And then looks like we have a plastic insulator here. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to I'll remove this nut here, and actually all of these nuts, and remove all of these bus bars. I'm going to move this around so you can see it, see what I'm doing. So what I'm going to do now is remove this negative or this ground wire here. And I'm going to remove this positive cable here, and this is a 13 millimeter. Bus bar. I'm going to go ahead and remove the rest of these nuts. By the way, even with this nut on here and secured, this isolator had a little bit of play in it. I'm going to back this camera up just a bit. All right, now we need to remove these two nuts here and these two rectangular washers. I'll get the other side. The next step is to snip this zip tie. Now I'm going to unplug these wires, green, brown, white. I'm now going to remove the remote socket. Again, T25. Now I'm going to remove the wire bundle. Positive. Positive A, F1, F2. Try to massage these boots in a little bit better. It definitely looks better, but that's a tight fit. So now I'm on to the wire bundle. And this negative wire will get, or the ground wire will get extended to the front of the bumper where the winch is at. Everything else on this wire bundle is plugged in. Here is the ground extension that comes with the kit and the original negative cable. All right, we're back in the garage and we're coming around to the last, we're pretty close to the last step. This is the terminal housing, and we'll get the washers and nuts on there, and then the housing cover. This is some heat shrink here. This doesn't come with a kit. I just had some of this in my garage, so Figured I'd utilize that just to kind of clean things up a little bit. Now the housing cover. These are T20 fasteners. I made this aluminum bracket to hold the control pack. So here's the aluminum bracket all mounted up. And then I just reconnected the remote socket wires here. Pretty easy. And here's the positive here. And then this one is tied to the negative, or the ground. But there's the setup. And now I just have to reconnect the positive cable to here to the battery. All right, so I got everything connected, everything is running. I just want to quickly say that these boots, they'll probably do a pretty good job of protecting these cables, but what I really want to do is make a cover for this entire control pack, and then run in-cab winch buttons, and this will just be my secondary for my winch controller. But all right guys, well, thanks for checking out the video, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.